Hey guys, how's it going? Phil Monteleone, the Book Peddler. If you haven't, hope you like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, the Book Peddler. Stay up to date on book picks, in-store, out-store activity, business selling experiences, a whole mess of stuff. If you follow the channel, I've been gone for a while. Last 3 months have been a bit chaotic. A lot of unforeseen things have happened, but that's life for you. So. But I'm back now, and I'll try to stay consistent once again with showing you my buys and everything. But to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot of buys coming in. It's been slow overall in that department. But I'm going to pick up some books right now, and I'm going to do a little bit of hunting as well, a little scouting in a certain area, a distance away from here. And so hopefully we're going to come out with some really cool gems. And I know some of it that I'm going to pick up right now, I can't list on my eBay site. They become so heavily restrictive. They're taking off things like I had a piece of sheet music, and it said the word mammy in it. You know, like the big black mammy, way back in plantation days or whatever, I suppose. And they took that off. It was a Robert Service song for just the words. And what else did they do? I'll show you. Actually, I listed these what are they called? Nabisco cards. So there's a bunch of these sets, Nabisco cards, and one of them is called there's a set of it, and it's called Ingenuity. And so they took that off because they said that was harmful language. Well, if someone's looking for that set of cards, they're really cool. It's all how to like make bows and arrows and all sorts of stuff. It's like, well, if someone's looking for that kind of thing, if that specifically, how are they going to find it? So I just turned it, obviously, Indian to Native American, but they keep getting screwy. So a lot of the stuff that I get like this now, when I have my own website up, I'm going to have a separate section for just all this kind of stuff that's deemed controversial, so that you guys can purchase it off me if you would like, and of course you can through these videos as well. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna hit the road. The car's warming up. It's finally spring here, and I just want to take these couple minutes to update you and catch up with you a bit. I miss making videos for you guys, so hopefully this summer it'll be full of bunch of videos, and you guys will enjoy them as much as you seem to have last year. So all right, hey, let's hit the road. Okay, guys, let's start with some of the buys. These are the first ones. 2-volume set, Facts for Farmers. Awesome set. Definitely has its issues with the binding. I can repair a little bit of this so it doesn't look as bad. But I really like this set. Let me zoom out a bit. And I know I'll be able to sell this set. So I bought it. I hope I sell it. Your old friend, something Robinson. Okay, let's see the title page. I'll take you to the engravings. Facts for Farmers. And for the family circle, compost a rich material for all landowners, domestic animals, domestic economy, farm buildings, gardens, orchards, and vineyards. All sorts of stuff. 1866. So let's see if I can show you some of the engravings here. All right, like there's one. I'm sorry for the lighting, guys. Turkeys and ducks. Let's see if there's some other ones. Here's some old farmhouses. That's beautiful. Some vegetables. I just love these engravings. Aren't they great? Here's some bugs and stuff. So yeah, just beautiful books filled with information. One more engraving here, guys. Oh, more bugs. Very cool set. I like that set. Got it for the right price. Now here's a big folio edition of the Illustrated News, and I'm getting it mixed up either one way or another. It's either the New York Illustrated was before this and it changed, front board is detached, or this was before they called it the New York Illustrated. So this is a large folio, 1853, just filled with articles. I bought a similar one in Virginia, and did well with it. And so the price was right, so I went in on this one. I love these things. Just filled with information and different articles. And who knows, maybe the guy who bought the previous one off of me would like this one as well. So that was a nice buy. You could look at these things for hours. Hours and hours, just gorgeous. Now this book here I've had multiple times and have done well with it. This is ex-library, but it's General John Sullivan's Indian Expedition. As far as I can tell so far, it has all the maps. And boy, the accounts in this are incredible. There is a county called Sullivan County in New York. And long story short, there was a massacre at Cherry Valley and in Wyoming, in Pennsylvania. And where the Indians and I believe some British sympathizers, they slaughtered a lot of the settlers in these areas. And I believe that was what kind of spurred on John Sullivan to gather troops and rout out the native populations of those areas. So this is a pretty desirable book in my shop. This next one, nice leather bound. See, there's some heavy staining right there. Let me get you to the title page. 3 Decades of Federal Legislation by Samuel Cox. And this is 1886, Personal and Historical Memories of Events Preceding, During, and Since the American Civil War, involving slavery, secession, emancipation, and Reconstruction, with sketches of prominent actors during these periods. So 1886. Nice book, held well. We'll see what she does. All right, so somebody told me that I should talk about myself and let you know who I am a little bit. So I'll give you 5 things about me that you might not know. Number 1, my pronouns are yeehaw. All right, number 2, I'm half Sicilian, half Irish. That's why I have multiple personality disorder. Number 3, my favorite sound in the world is to hear a duck's feet slapping against different surfaces. My favorite color is blue. And my hobbies, I have too many of them, so I guess I'm not going to talk about that. And that was 5 facts you didn't know about me. How you do? Show you one more of these books and a couple sets and a couple of controversial buys, because you know me, I love my controversy. The Spy of the Rebellion, first edition by Alan Pinkerton. I believe it's missing a frontis right there. This is, what is the date? 1883, I believe. Beat up, but really cool, really interesting book. I wouldn't be surprised if this is an in-shop sale. Has a strong possibility that that'll be it. In-shop. Fairly affordable, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, then I bought a whole box of postcards and stuff. Look at that little cat. It says just a few scratches and his tail's a spring. I thought that was kind of neat. Put them over here. Aloha. This is Sunday through Monday cards. Here's some controversial ones. What isn't controversial today? A case of blackmail. It's kind of funny. And then here's a little black boy eating a watermelon, and he says, "You can have the rind." So that's a postcard. And then one more Black Americana card. We all have many ups and downs. As umbrellas said, sometimes dark and lonesome, and the rain fall on your head. But glory shines, we shout with glee when Daddy lights the Christmas tree. This is a pretty cool card. And then I have a bunch of these like photo, what are they called? Not photos, but they're all like, you know, souvenir folders. A lot of them are local, so maybe some of them I'll sell and hit. There's Saranac Lake. And then there's some other ones. So that was kind of neat. And hold on. And check out this this GM one. The Future Cities of America. There we go. Are we getting close to it? I had a book all on this stuff. Pod City, baby. You're going to learn to love to eat the bugs in your pod. So anyhow, then there's, Oneana. All sorts of different cards. There's Native American. Really cool. Now, let me take you to another little controversial thing. I decided to buy a big box of all real photographs. And obviously they're curled up. I'm going to have to put weight on them to straighten them out. And some are in better shape than others. But there'll be Irish ones, Mexicans ones, musicians. There's also, like, a lot of this was theater stuff. So you'll have your blackface right there. How they used to do. I'll show you guys. And I think that these can be fairly easily, with just putting weight on them, curled back to the way they're supposed to be. Let's see. To the way they're supposed to be. And then we'll give them a shot. There's some musicians. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. My camera work isn't always the best. This is probably like an Arabic guy with his little crystal ball. So again, here's like the, real controversial ones with blackface that they used to do, put on performances. Maybe Justin Trudeau's in one of these. But anyhow, I mean, what I'm going to do is, of course, I can't sell these online. What I'll do is when my website comes, I'll have stuff like this in a separate package, because I refuse to not sell stuff like this. Get over it. It's the past. Spot in time. So really cool. I figure for the price I got them for, why not just give it a shot and see what happens? There's like hundreds and hundreds of photos. So then I got these big sets. Civil War Times Illustrated 21 volume, and then these are images of the Civil War complete set. So I think I did pretty well overall. More thing I found this in an antique shop. Remember, it's if you know more than the next guy, and you can get some deals. The Gypsy Dream Book and Fortune Teller with Napoleon's, I don't know how to say that word, oraculum. Probably late 1800s, early 1900s. If I had to guess, like 1910, 1915. It's been listed, but it's very brittle, but it's still all there and contained. Very cool. And I bought that in an antique shop. There's still buys out there, guys, that you can find for sure, to make a little swing and profit. That's going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed my finds in this video. If you guys see anything you like, of course, reach out to me. And we'll make it happen, So I'll give you I hope what you would think would be a very reasonable number. And just real quick, I'm rocking a hat here. This is Chris Knight, my favorite songwriter and musician. We went to see him play at City Winery in Hudson a couple days ago. It was a lot of fun. Check him out if you haven't. He's a Kentucky guy. And the way he writes his songs is the way, he's telling stories in a condensed version. And not a whole lot of people write music like that anymore. Well, actually, there is a bunch that do, but a lot of these guys aren't publicized. But he's awesome. And maybe some of you guys will enjoy him. If you like to read, you're listening to stories, basically. Half the time someone dies in them, but it's still real good. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. All right, until next time, I'll see you later.